Alright, Eric. Oh, go with the intro.
Welcome, one and all, to the DandyCamel podcast. We're recording in the rain. Can you hear that?
It can't pick that up.
It can't pick it up? Fuck. I don't know. Look at the very beginning. Oh, we missed.
That was me introducing you.
No.
Okay, anywho, I'm Andy, also known as Dandy Andy.
And I'm Eric, also known...
Finish your sentence, Eric.
You cut me off. Oh, also known as the Worthless Camel.
See, You're okay. Eric the Worthless Camel, whatever. Alright, so... Before we talk about anything else, Eric, we have to talk about, those people who bail all the time. You know, like,
I'm a
they're
busy
about to
guy.
go to a party.
I am
that's
a busy
meant for
guy.
them, and then they bail. Or they're in a plane, and then they bail. Or they're on a ship,
Really?
and they're supposed to go down the ship, then they bail.
Who is this person you're talking about here?
So we were supposed to record a few days ago, have fun, record some actual video for an idea I have.
I'm a very busy guy. I am a very busy guy.
We were playing that for like a week. Yeah?
Something came up? Yeah, I'm just a busy man.
I've been playing it for a week and it didn't happen. Eric.
Blame Andy.
It didn't happen.
Andy's terrible at planning, everybody.
Planning? We were supposed to hang out on Saturday.
Andy is a terrible planner.
Did we need a time specific, like Saturday? The day of Saturday.
You took too long.
I took too long,
and I had to find other.
What time were you expecting me to be over?
I don't know. Usually you come over in the morning, so the 3 o'clock just threw me off. I
was planning like us record the video, record a podcast, then go out for lunch. For lunch, Eric. Delicious food.
Well, if you would have come at 3, it would have been dinner. If you think you
okay,
planned
dinner.
it like,
we would have gone to dinner at
Issays. It's your fault.
Like at Issays. I like Issays, Eric.
Issays is pretty good.
Issays is a noodle shop near here, where we live, where they serve noodles. Okay, anywho, they have good.
None of you will ever eat.
And curry and ramen. I mean, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. But yeah, Eric bailed. Eric's a bailer. He bails a lot in life.
No. This is not
You're
true.
going to bail this summer to Yellowstone.
This is not true.
Bailing on the entire summer. Okay.
What is your second point
Oh,
here?
that wasn't even the point. I just want to get that off my chest that you bailed on me for the fun times. Jasmine and I, after we heard that you said, can't do it today.
Depressed.
We were depressed.
So depressed.
Like,
you
we
just
lost
laid
our
around.
appetite.
So depressed.
We were going to have so much fun there.
And I ruined it.
Fun.
And I killed it. Anyways, what's your first point? Let's go.
I have like certain topics we could talk about, like general things. Did you see any interesting YouTube videos or videos in the week?
I've been watching a lot of like music videos. Nothing anything too interesting. Stained. It's like a rock band.
That's the most like general description of any music band you can get.
No,
they're like a rock band.
It's a perfect description for Stained, though. See, most bands people will be like, "Oh, it's like rock music," but it's really not rock music. Stained is actual like rock music.
Okay, can you give a few lyrics from one of their hit songs?
No,
the dirty underwear, some socks in the what's the thing you throw clothes into?
Hamper.
Some dirty socks in the hamper. Stained, I'm sure all their songs are puns on some grass stains.
No, not at all. And then, what was that video we watched yesterday?
Oh, I was going to talk about that. I have it. To This Day by Shane Koisen. I put a link in the description below. But yeah, To This Day was about bullying, and
that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's a poem the guy wrote. I'm pretty sure maybe the beginning bit was just a life story, but the rest definitely sound like a poem.
It was a poem, yeah. I think the whole thing was a poem.
Whole thing?
Like, poems don't have to rhyme.
They don't?
No. Free verse, you don't have to rhyme anything.
Yeah, but that was good. About bullying, he had life stories about him, his friends.
Pretty good animation, too.
Yeah, he had a whole collaboration with all sorts of animators, different styles. Like, nothing was similar in that thing. It made me like almost cry. I didn't cry because Jasmine was sitting behind me, and I know I can't cry in front of people. But
I watched a video about the wily British government and how in 1953 on April Fool's Day they released a video about the Great Spaghetti Harvest.
The Great Spaghetti Harvest?
Well, look it up. It's like this 3-minute...
No, they don't have to look it up because it's in the links below. Yeah.
I was telling you to look it up, though. But anyway, the Great Spaghetti Harvest...
I have to look up.
Is like
I'm interrupting you.
I'm
sorry, Eric. I'm interrupting you.
Fuck you.
Forgive me for interrupting you.
Is this for bailing? You're going to interrupt my story about the Great
Spaghetti
Harvest?
Go with the Great Spaghetti Harvest.
No. Now you all just have to figure it out on your own.
Eric, you can't just say something and not go back of it.
Right,
I was doing something for a joke. You can't just go back.
Anyway. So, like, it's just like a 3-minute like, one of those, like, school film type things. It's real educational, but it's about spaghetti growing on trees.
It was an April Fool's joke?
And it was fake. But I guess it really confused them Brits.
Well, think about the education system back in the 1950s, Eric. They would believe anything.
Oh, the wily government. They just release false videos to trick you.
That they do. I was just reading something about the government earlier. Okay, I know. Some, like, program to counter terrorism. It's called... I forget what it's called. It was on a Cracked article I just read. But basically, it's a group, I think, Life for Peace or something. They go on to terrorist forum boards online and just, like, argue with them, troll the shit out of them, and try to, like, see the different views. Because they think terrorists need big egos.
Have you ever read that book, the Anarchist Cookbook?
There's something problem with that. Have you ever read? When asking me anything. No, I've not. You told me to read that before, haven't you?
Oh yeah, it teaches you how to make bombs. Bombs, guns, anything you might need for the anarchist in you. But apparently the guy who wrote it has now become deeply religious and is trying to get his own book removed. But that's the book that the guy from the Oklahoma City bombing, that's how he learned how to, I guess he could have figured it out other ways, but that's where he got his recipe.
Us at the DandyCamel podcast have sane and stable mentalities. No need to worry about whether we're going to go crazy, about whether we're going to blow baby.
We will not go crazy. We simply read the Anarchist Cookbook for pure knowledge.
Eric simply reads it.
For pure knowledge.
He rereads it. He reads it back to front. He reads it upside down just to see if there's hidden meaning in it.
Some stuff is just very, knowing how to make all that stuff, if you could memorize that entire book, would be very helpful in your life.
It would be very helpful in your life, Eric. I don't see why I need to learn any of that.
I'm just saying, you never know when you... Alright. You remember hearing about that rock climber? He wrote a book, Between a Rock and a Hard Place. He, went out...
Oh, the guy who chewed his own arm off.
Yeah, got his arm stuck.
120 days later?
Yeah, he would have read the Anarchist Cookbook, he would have known how to make a bomb, and he would have blown the boulder off himself.
He would have blown himself up.
No, he would have thrown it like a grenade to the top and blown the boulder. Mm-hmm.
No, if I was immortal, that'd be like a fail-safe of mine. Because I can't die, I'll just keep blowing myself up. If
but then, wouldn't alright, if you couldn't die and you blew yourself up, wouldn't you just be alive in little pieces?
I think I can.
Wouldn't you just be like a bloody little?
I can pull myself together and sew it back all up. Do you really need organs when you're immortal? Like
the Edgar Allan Poe poem, The Monkey's Paw, where he gets 3 wishes, and the third wish he wishes for the person to come back in.
Oh yeah, then he never like a zombie.
Yeah, never
wasn't
opens the door.
Because it was a mother and child's son who got mangled in some sort of printing press?
Yeah, and they didn't realize when. Yeah. So that's what you'd be like. You'd be a zombie.
Yo, we should make something like that, except our version of the monkey paw.
I don't know if we could write anything as good as Mr.
No. It doesn't have to be
Poe.
good. It could be our version of the monkey paw. Like
Our
we get a monkey paw and we make our kinds of wishes.
All right.
That would be fun. We just need someone to hold the camera.
That is true.
Are you okay with like? I'm playing making Eric the guy who edits videos. Like
Yeah, I know how to edit them.
it seems like something you'd enjoy.
I have a program. Albert has a program too that I can, which is like better than the one I have.
But don't you hate Albert? Albert is the fella Eric taught English to.
I don't hate Albert. I don't hate him. You see,
Hey, Jasmine. You can talk, Jasmine. You're part of the last
You're just
podcast.
letting me do
no,
the thing.
I don't hate him. He's just very, very annoying at times.
Who is?
Albert.
Albert.
I taught him how to read.
Who's
He's
Albert?
like-
Albert,
This guy I
okay.
work with.
Oh, that older guy?
Yeah. See, I don't.
Black one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't hate him. He's just very annoying at times. He's just very, very annoying.
But Jasmine, if you had monkey paw, what kind of wish would you make? What kind of wish would you make? We each get one wish
For the monkey paw?
for the monkey paw.
More wishes.
You're not allowed to do that. Or you
Sure
become
you
the
can.
monkey paw.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
You spend your
then
entire existence granting wishes.
I
Yeah,
wish.
bitch.
I
did
wish
not know
that that's not a rule. And then you wish for more wishes, and there we go.
You can't
Loophole.
wish
I
for it
don't-
to not be a rule. That's like the only rule.
Yeah.
It's a
Do you see
statement.
No.
that
Wishes.
movie with
No.
like the genie? Like the genie? Like that horror film? It was like an evil genie you made wishes to, and he was trying to get this girl pregnant or something. I can't remember.
Then I'll wish for the rule-free muffin from the Fairly Odd Parents. That's what I wish for.
But it tastes so bad, Eric.
That is true.
Dude, Fairly Odd Parents are old. We're old, Eric. We're old, Jasmine.
Fairly Odd Parents are not that old.
I actually got that reference, I think. So I guess maybe we're not that old or real extra lame.
Okay, Fairly Odd Parents is like 10, 13 years old, Eric.
Is it really?
Yeah.
How old's Danny Phantom? That was like
I love that shit.
that was after,
Did
wasn't
you
it?
guys watch Gargoyles?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Gargoyles
watched
is the shit.
Gargoyles.
That had like the sweetest villain. Like the guy
I
with
can't
the
even
goatee.
remember the villain.
He had a goatee and he paid everybody to do stuff for him. Like,
I want to watch that again.
I
And
don't
you have to
remember
get
the
that
villain.
for us.
okay, I'll get Gargoyles. It's easy.
Oh, you're gonna
more
get
adventure
Gargoyles.
time.
Legal means I'm going to get
How are you
Gargoyles
gonna get
through
Gargoyles?
legal means, everybody.
Just like you read the Anarchist Cookbook for educational purposes.
Okay, but I also have other.
I watch porn for the pictures. Wait, what is it? You're supposed to you get porn for like the literature or something
No,
like
no,
that?
it's like
The story plot.
the story
You get
plot?
like Playboys and girly magazines for the literature.
Wait, is there any words in Playboy?
Is
Yeah,
there?
they run articles.
They do?
On what?
I'm sure they do.
Like today?
Are they allowed?
Yeah, it's a magazine.
They're allowed to print words?
Well, I don't know. I feel like this is jipping you. That's square footage where like naked women could be and articles are, and that's not
Well,
what you paid
like
for.
maybe some.
I
dudes
think they give you
need
like interesting articles though.
Yeah.
Like they give you the type of art. Like if you're looking at a porn magazine, I'm pretty sure it's like articles that also go along with porn.
It's not like the next election or anything.
No, it's gonna be like the latest Viagra pills or
Or
something.
maybe like advice for men. It's
Viagra's
like
Yeah.
like $30 a pill or something ridiculous. Viagra's expensive.
yeah, you know they use Viagra to bribe CIA officials
How?
because CIA officials did like the sex, and like other like officials used it to bribe them to get
Oh.
stuff passed.
Remember like 2
Yeah.
years
I read
ago
a fact article.
in like Argentina, all those CIA people that were like sleeping with
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm
the
talking?
brothel.
Yeah, they had like all those brothels down there.
Like CIA agents. No, Secret Service.
Yeah, it was like 20 of them, and they all bought themselves hookers and like went to bars.
I
and
think
just,
it was
like,
called
went crazy.
the Dandy Cats. Not the Dandy Cats.
The dandy
The
cat.
Sassy Cats. I don't know. Can't remember.
Oh, and didn't one of them like beat a hooker or something?
Yeah, that's why he got so much
Yeah,
attention.
yeah, he like attacked.
If your life got low, would you resort to prostitution?
Like the Midnight Cowboy.
Would you become a prostitute?
Eric, would you become a prostitute?
Probably not.
Think about it. What about like a high high-end prostitute where you get paid a lot of money, like thousands of dollars for one gig, and you really need the money because, like, you have a little kid and he needs a surgery done, and it's either the child dies or you become a prostitute. Do you become a prostitute?
Do you?
Even if it's with men?
Even with the men?
Especially
No,
men.
but if you do it with men, you get way more money.
You do get way more money.
You get like
and if your child's dying,
like
what
you
would
get like
do?
10 grand for like every 1 grand you would get for normal porn. So like if I were gonna do porn, like if you were gonna do porn, you might as well just go for gay porn and become rich.
Do girls? Does that work the same way with women? I think not.
They probably get a little more, but I bet dude on dude is probably the highest paid.
It's easier for girls to have sex with each other than like dudes.
No, it's not. It's just anal sex.
Anal sex hurts for some dudes. It does.
I mean,
I wouldn't know.
I don't think it's like
lie.
a dude versus girl thing. I think anal sex hurts for some people. I think it's just like how you ease into it and stuff. You can't go like straight onto anal porn with having no experience with anal. You gotta work your way up. Dude, you'd have to be conditioning your asshole for future gay porn for your son's surgery.
I think I may just let that kid die. Fuck him.
Dude, that could be like an awesome porn movie like thing. He has to have anal sex to save his son, but he only has 2 weeks to prep his asshole.
Really develop the prime storyline for this porn here.
It's probably the stuff that they put in Playboy magazines.
I was just thinking. Oh, I was on Omegle earlier this weekend. A woman asked me to finger my ass.
Why?
I don't know, Jasmine. I don't know, Eric.
Why do you keep talking to these online
I
strangers?
sometimes find nice people. There's this cool guy.
Do you
who's
actually
like,
talk
And
to him?
sometimes they ask
Or do
you
you
to
just
finger
fuck
your
with them?
asshole.
Like, what do you do when you go on a
Okay.
vacation?
Sometimes I go on to mess with people for like videos and whatnot. Other times I'm just bored. Like I just, I get lonely sometimes, Eric.
I typically go on to blow smoke into my webcam at the people.
Don't you flick them off too?
Yeah, just to be a prick. I don't know. Like, I don't actually want to talk to these people. Weird people get on there that ask you to finger your asshole.
There are weird people that ask. It was odd, Eric. It's odd.
See, every time I've been on, I go on chat roulette though. I don't go on a Omegle.
Why would you do that?
Yeah,
to
Eric.
yourself?
Why?
I don't
Like
get
you're
on
asking
that
to
much.
see dick.
Oh, that's all you see. You
So
just
why
see
do you go on? Do
dick.
you think like, I'd love to see some cock today, and you head on over to roulette?
No, I don't go on a lot. But I mean, anytime I've gone on to one of those sites, it's always chat roulette. I don't go to Omegle.
Oh, people should just probably avoid that stuff. I mean,
It's pretty funny
dicks
though.
tainted. I mean, there's just so many of them, and
No, the best is when you get a group of dudes that want to see boobs and they find you instead, and then you just flick them off.
Man, the internet is a horrible place.
How funny would it be if you saw somebody you knew? If you're going through it and you see, like, I don't know, just anybody.
I think both of you would just be like looking side to side and just press
It'd be more awkward if you, like, go on to somebody you know and their dick is just hanging there. It's like, oh, well.
There's this
Richard, you could find Richard on there.
Okay, we're not going to talk about him on the podcast. He's probably dead. Okay.
Jingles is alive and well, everybody. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, my brother. You know what a gigolo is? A juggalo?
A juggalo, yes.
My brother was a juggalo. Is a
You
juggalo.
told me that. Is he alive
It's also
still?
for the podcast.
He's alive.
He's alive.
Still? That's something.
Andy wishes him to be dead.
Okay.
Give him some more time, Andy. He'll die eventually, I promise you.
One day the Jingles will die.
Okay, let's change the topic away from my brother.
Alright, what's your next topic here?
Do you have anything?
The penis.
Oh,
How long do you think the world's largest penis is?
I would have to say, are we going with freakish accidents of genetic mutations?
No, this is legit the world's largest penis.
I don't know. If we're going naturally, I'd say I can't imagine more than 13 inches.
13.5 inches. 9 inches flaccid. His balls
9
are...
inches flaccid?
So that's like he's only 4 inches of penis.
They say that women can't feel anything after 4 inches inside them. Like, the rest is just, like, gravy, pretty much.
Sure, they probably can't. Like, why? But anyways, his balls are proportional to the 13-inch dick.
How big
his
are
balls are the size of eggs.
Oh,
the size of those eggs.
That big.
For a night it is, for 2 of them. And then you have to add the scrotum and all the whatever else goes in there.
All that scrotum juice up in there.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Yeah.
13.5. He says he has to warn people before he has sex with them.
Does he have like blood flow issues?
He could probably only fuck with the tip. Like, you can't go that deep in a girl without hurting her.
He probably has to fuck horses.
Dude, that's gonna be terrible for him. He can never have satisfying sex.
Yeah. Like, which 4 inches are they, like...
I didn't see a picture of his dick. I just saw a picture of his face, and it said 13.5 inches.
Well, now we don't
Did he
know
have
if
a
it's
normal-looking face?
Yeah, he's, like, kind of nerdy. Like, you would not expect this guy to have the world's largest penis.
Maybe it was just some nerdy guy making an article for himself, saying he has the 13.5 inches.
No. It was an interview, and he's on TV. He's on
TV?
He's on the show Strange Sex. Is what this girl told me.
Has he been on Howard Stern?
I don't know.
It seems like someone Howard Stern would like to get
I bet
on.
eventually he'll be on Howard Stern.
I'm thinking this sexually.
I was thinking that too. Okay. But have you heard of a Slender Man, Eric?
Yeah, I've heard of Slender Man.
Speaking of slender things. Wait, how thick is it? The penis.
It didn't really say.
Diameter?
It didn't say, or I just don't remember. I just remember the balls were proportional in the size of those size of eggs, which I found kind of interesting. I mean, like, that would kind of suck.
Yeah.
How does he do sports? How does he find cups to, like, fit?
I don't think he does do sports because of his 13 point.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he does, but...
That's terrible.
Oh, Eric, the other day when we were supposed to record, when you bailed...
I don't remember this.
You remember. Jasmine left a note, like, in her, like, sort of midnight state.
Not midnight. It was 3:30 in the morning after I woke up to throw up.
Oh yeah, Jasmine was sick, everybody.
My mouth tastes like puke.
You know why she's sick, Eric?
Why?
It's not zinc. It wasn't zinc poisoning.
What was it?
It's like a stomach bug or something.
No, it's because you bailed, Eric. We didn't get the
Was
noodles. We didn't have fun. Her stomach,
That's
her body
why she
couldn't
got
handle it.
sick.
I think it's probably that kid who shoved his fist in his mouth and then rubbed it on me.
Oh yeah.
I'm sticking with that. Either that or the kid that dressed... He put his hands in his shirt and he rolled his eyes back in his head and he started going, and then he tried to rub his face on my face. So it could have been that kid too.
Yeah, Jasmine's a teacher in training.
Yeah.
That's a simple way to describe it. Can you stop that?
Oh, did you see the movie 7 Psychopaths?
7 Psychopaths.
It's
Is
with
like
that
the
mobster where they take his dog.
His dog.
You've probably seen commercials for it. It's real good.
No, I haven't seen it. That sounds like some sort of comic book. Is it a comic book?
Could possibly be. Lots of violence. Lots of violence. Like, people just get killed so quickly. It's great.
I'm gonna go find food. I can't throw up.
Okay, bye-bye, Jasmine. Jasmine's gonna go throw up and eat it.
No, I'm not gonna throw up and eat it.
You say you're going to throw up and find food. It's 2 birds, 1 stone.
I won't throw up.
2 birds, 1 stone.
But, 7 Psychopaths was a pretty good movie. I suggest you watch it.
I watched The Dark Knight Returns, Part 1 and Part 2. It's based off a comic book where Batman has aged, like he's been retired for 10 years. And he comes back as an old man out of retirement because some new, gains.
And he's got to whoop up on him as the Batman.
Yep, I think he kills the leader, and some of the gang becomes the sons of Batman. Like, gains fighting for justice.
Oh, really?
Extreme vigilantism. He also kills the Joker. Spoilers.
Turn off now.
He also whoops Superman's ass, and he fakes his own death. And he's fighting the government.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do like Batman.
I do too. It was a good Batman. Like, I mean, there's that Batman voice from the Batman animated series and the Justice League Unlimited. Like, that, to me, is the Batman voice.
Oh, I was playing the sick game, Pool Pig.
Pool Pig? What
you do is, you don't use any sticks, and you each only have one ball, and then you have to call the bumpers. Like, if you say 3 bumpers, you have to bounce the ball off 3 bumpers, and then it has to go in a hole.
Huh.
So it's like kind of like Basketball Pig, but like you can call 5 bumpers, 1 bumper, no bumper. Just roll it in.
Huh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, shit. Okay, I was about to talk about something about Slenderman, then I thought about how... you've heard of Slenderman, right?
Yeah, the thing that apparently you see it in pictures and then it comes and kills you. Blah, blah,
sorta.
blah.
There's a game. Like, you don't look out or you die. And he follows you, and it's a game based off sounds that really scare you. Like in a movie. That's what scares.
I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there's like this. There's going to be a sequel to it. Slenderman 2, and it's going to be higher production, has a higher budget. I'll put like a trailer in the description below, but it looks.
You think it'll be any good?
It looks much better than the first one, because that was just an indie. Like,
how much does a video game budget get?
Depends on what kind of game you're making. Like, are you talking about...
Like, how much do you think Call of Duty got?
Millions upon millions.
Really? You think...
Shit. Gaming is a multi-billion-dollar business, Eric. Then Call of Duty is one of the biggest games out there.
Oh, everybody plays Call of Duty.
I don't. Do you?
No.
a greater, like, the average Joe probably plays Call of Duty.
Or at least owns it. Like, I mean, I have a copy. I've played before, but I'm not very good.
I'm not good either. But no, I also found like this sort of spin-off game. I'm not sure. I think it's made by the same studio that made Slenderman. It's called Haunt.
Haunt. Alright.
But I'm going to make a video of that later tonight. It's a scary game. I don't do many scary games.
Yeah, how much was our last podcast up to view-wise?
About 20. Like, 4 off from 20.
Oh, that's 16.
16, yeah. But our Juggling Thornberries has like 70.
Really?
Yeah.
That
was because we talked about Nigel Thornberry. Nigel Thornberry.
What did we talk? Did our last one suck?
No, it was good.
Was it?
Yeah.
I remember one of our more recent ones sucked.
I don't think we used that. I used that one.
You tossed it completely.
Do you remember? We shouldn't be talking about this shit on the podcast. They don't care about this.
Sure they do. They care about all the painstaking effort we go through.
All the painstaking effort. But we should have like maybe more order in the next one.
I thought this one was pretty good.
I had some order.
We had perfect order.
Perfect order.
For like the first 20 minutes it was great. And then these last 10 we've fallen off.
No, we're fine. Eric, we have to have confidence in ourselves.
Did you know the journey is the reward?
Okay, Eric,
the journey is the reward.
Eric brought me a picture of where he's going to be working in Yellowstone, the log, and it says in like black text underneath, the journey is the reward. And
I made him a motivational picture and he doesn't want it.
Well, it's still up there. I didn't toss it.
Well, I would be quite offended if you tossed it.
I'll toss it when you're gone.
Really? If I don't see that next time, the next podcast, the only thing I'm going to say is the journey is the reward.
No one wants to see it. Okay. Alright, well, maybe make that the next podcast episode. Yeah. But, let me ask you a question.
Alright, what is this question?
I was just thinking it, Eric. Just think. Okay. If you had to off yourself, kill yourself, like to save the world, and you got any way to choose it,
fuck the world.
What would you choose?
Fuck the world. I'd bring those bastards down with me.
So you would fuck the world.
and live. I would live killing everyone. No. If you had to kill yourself, definitely not burn yourself.
No,
that's a terrible
too long.
idea.
It takes too long.
I don't know how long. I think you'd go in shock.
Go in shock?
Like, if you are being drowned or burned or anything like that, doesn't your body just go in shock and, like, you...
Like, I think when you drown, you sort of just fade out. That's what I sort of feel like when you drown.
I think it's quick, though. I think, like, if you're being suffocated under the water or, like, burned, you go into shock after, like, 30 seconds. Or, like, within a minute, it's all over.
I think you just go black. Like...
I'd just pop myself with a gun. Probably the best way.
Best way? You're
yeah.
not being creative at all?
Like, what? Like, if you had to kill yourself, you're gonna go with the least painful way. I mean... Maybe go to the top of the tallest building I could find and pop myself, fall off the edge, and hopefully crush somebody.
That's a little darker than what I thought you were going to go with. I was thinking of something more fun, more sexy, more...
Dive off the building?
No, just dive snoo.
Just dive straight down,
snoo. That's my way. That seems like a perfect way to go.
Wait, what are you going to do?
Snoo.
I don't know what that is.
It's a Futurama reference. Do you remember the episode when they go to the planet of Amazons? Like, giant Amazonians?
No.
Well, how they, like, procreate is called snoo. Basically, they fuck a man to death.
Oh, alright, yeah, I did see that episode. I would actually go to New York City, take off one of those manholes, then I'd go to the top of the tallest building and I would dive into the manhole.
There's not enough water.
Well, obviously, you're trying to kill yourself. I mean, the water, like, at least then you have a little something to shoot for on your way down. This is a horrible
question. No more death questions, Eric. I should never ask death questions.
Yeah, you asked.
No, you're going to go somewhere fun with it, Eric. Somewhere fun.
You asked me how I'm going to fucking kill myself.
To save the world.
Oh, no. Better plan. I would just shoot a fuck ton of heroin.
Okay. Well, the DandyCamel podcast is for all ages, so bring your kids, bring your wife, bring your grandkids.
bring your heroin-addicted friends.
They'll all love the DandyCamel podcast, featuring Eric, Andy, and the newcomer, Jasmine.
All right. We shall see you guys later this week.
All right, you want to record this weekend?
Yeah, we'll record this weekend.
All right. Peace, everybody, and thanks for listening. Where's the... Oh, there it is.